Are we good now? Are
Mm-hmm.
you picking up audio?
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies
Fuck
and
you,
gentlemen,
Ryan.
That's staying in the podcast, Joey.
Jesus Christ.
Perfectly fine.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, peewees across the world, across the globe, we present to you episode 4, season 2 of the Fab Five Bettors podcast. Ryan, what are you eating? What is that?
For anyone watching on the audio version, I'm currently holding an Arby's bag up to my camera. Some chicken tenders and curly fries.
If you would have said anything else, I would have shunned you. Cause like, why are you eating Arby's?
Exactly.
It's people really keeping Arby's in business, but that's besides the point. It is a new day. It is a new week. How is everybody? How did everybody week go?
It's long
Oh,
as hell.
great.
Long as hell.
Great. Long, great. I'm chilling, honestly. So, it's another week. Took 2 hours to file my taxes today. What the?
Hey,
Life is good.
It took me
Life is
21
good.
minutes.
I'll see. See, this is like my first time actually filing taxes. So,
That's wild to me. And you're how old?
25. But see, I never made.
Jesus.
See,
Yeah.
when I was in school, so I never hit the threshold to
Oh, yeah,
file
that's true.
taxes.
Forgot about that.
yeah.
So it's just like it never made sense for me to do it.
No, of course not.
But now, obviously, money's flying everywhere. I have to do it now, so it is what it is. But yeah, how's everyone else doing?
Uh, life is good. Could be better, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, what's what's it today? We got a lot planned. Before we get started, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. The 63% challenge is dead.
Mm-hmm.
it's
It's
dead.
dead. It's dead for the AFCON. It's dead. Um, I mean, me and Brian, you know this. It's been
Oh,
a
yeah.
great tournament to watch. It's been horrible for my pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Teams that should not be winning are
Are
winning.
winning.
Results that should not be happening
Are
are
happening.
happening. And I'm just getting screwed at every turn. Right now I'm at 50%. So I mean, I'm still gonna keep at it. But at this point, I'm just trying to keep it respectable. At this point, honestly speaking, because even the plays I would have took don't even hit because it just don't make sense. It don't make sense. But it was fun while it lasted. We'll
Mm-hmm.
try again in the summer. And,
Euros?
hmm,
You bringing it back for the Euros?
maybe Copa America. Maybe might not do it for either. Maybe I just want to ball out this summer. I don't know.
There you
But
go.
we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
How long of a field goal is this? Holy shit.
But yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he wasn't even
I don't.
close. He bonked it.
I don't. I don't. I don't know. But honestly speaking, I ain't got no. It's dead.
It's
There
dead.
is no. It's dead. It's dead. That's all it is. But we're gonna keep it going.
We'll keep it
Yeah,
going. All
man.
right, and we're gonna
Yeah.
keep it going. But for our wrestling fanatics who may have missed the
Bro.
Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes is the first man to go back to back since Stone Cold Steve Austin.
It was in like
Hell
90.
yeah.
Wasn't it like 91,
To
92 or something like that?
it was 97 and 98.
Okay, I knew it was in the 90s. I just didn't know which range.
Yeah, first man to go back to back since Stone Cold Steve Austin to win the Royal Rumble. Uh, but now it's been a complete switch up with how WrestleMania may unfold.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, I think we all know what the plan was. Originally, was it was going to be Cody versus Roman again, and then it was going to be CM Punk versus Steph. But I believe CM Punk had suffered a torn tricep injury.
Yeah.
It was apparently it happened with Drew McIntyre.
It happened with
going
that
around
DDT when he went to do the DDT.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
not good.
but that's apparently that was an injury that he had suffered in AEW as well. So this is nothing new. It's
No.
very it's very. I'm not gonna say recent, but it's happened before.
Mm-hmm.
So no more CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. So I'm guessing this is me just So I'm guessing now that The Rock recently just made his
Yes, he did last night.
Mm-hmm.
last night on Friday Night SmackDown. If you watched,
I
uh, so
Shit got crazy.
it's gonna be The Rock more than likely versus Roman Reigns, and it'll be Cody more than likely versus Seth Rollins. Now, me personally, um, am I a fan of the Cody versus Roman again? I mean, yes and no. Because you know, Cody wants to finish the story, quote unquote, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if there's one person that I could think of that came close to beating Roman, it's probably Cody.
Yeah.
He's probably the only person that came close to beating him. So get a rematch, kind of like the whole John Cena versus The Rock thing. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
John Cena lost, WrestleMania 28 just to come back and win WrestleMania 29 for the WWE title.
Mm-hmm.
It made sense to me. I don't know about y'all, but it just made sense because it's like he was the only person that really came close to beating Roman.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's just my 2 cents. But I mean, The Rock, hey, you know,
And
uh,
it's gonna put asses in the seat and sell tickets.
yeah, that. But at the same time, man, like, are we really giving a part timer a WWE title shot?
Hell no.
Are we
But
really
yes,
doing
yes,
that?
but so I told Gabe this. I'll make it short, pretty much. I think if they do this, honestly, they could have done the match even if, let's say, Roman didn't have the title. And I'll be honest with that.
honestly think the match would have been so much better without the title.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know,
agree.
he does. I'll say this: people don't want to see Cody versus Roman too,
No.
because people don't want to see it, but it needs to happen. I
I agree.
honestly think. I honestly will sit here and think, believe, because honestly, what I'm hearing now, CM Punk was supposed to win
Mm.
the
He had
Royal
to do an
Rumble.
audible.
He had to do an audible. Cody Rhodes was never supposed to go back to back. That was never supposed to happen. Cody was supposed to go to Elimination Chamber, the
Mm-hmm.
number one contender, beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and the plan was, with assistance from The Rock, to set up Tribal Combat at SummerSlam. That was the
But
plan.
but here's my thing though. Are you really giving the Royal Rumble to somebody that just came back not even 2 months ago?
But my whole thing, it does not. They did it last year.
I understand that, but Cody was actually competing in matches leading up to the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
See, that was CM Punk's first live event
In what, like a year?
in a year since AEW, and that was his first live event since for the WWE since SummerSlam in
Now,
2014.
now I'm gonna just say. Now I'm gonna cut you off. My thing.
Now, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
My problem with all of that I'm hearing. I'm hearing rumors. They're gonna merge the tiles again. So if you're gonna merge all three tiles again, why even make the tile to begin with? That sounds stupid. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I
I
hope
hope it
not.
doesn't happen. I don't think Triple H is that stupid. My whole thing is Cody Rhodes finishing the story is not what him winning the World Heavyweight Championship. His father was a World Heavyweight Championship. I forgot what promotion. Was it in WCW or I think so. I'm not. Don't
For
quote me
who?
on it.
For who?
Dusty. He won the World Heavyweight Championship. It wasn't either WCW or back in
It
the
was
day.
either WCW or maybe it was like when it was
It
still
was
like
w,
WWF, like the World Federation,
it
maybe.
was WCW.
Yeah. So him winning that title does not complete the story. For people who don't know, Dusty Rhodes came close to winning the WWE Championship, or
Mm-hmm.
what was called back then WWF. He needs to beat Roman.
He's got to be
There's
Roman.
Mm-hmm.
He has to beat Roman. And there's no need to merge the title. The World Heavyweight Championship has always been known as the workhorse champion. if you're honestly speaking, if the plan was to have The Rock face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania this year and have him keep that title another year, because I feel like with The Rock, you could have had tribal
Combat.
warfare,
Yeah.
could have had tribal civil war, the bloodline civil war. You could have milked that out for a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially with a lot of from that Samoan bloodline coming into or signing with WWE. You could have milked that for a year.
Mm-hmm.
That
But
would
the
have been
thing, and
that.
I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but I feel like everybody is tired of the same old bloodline this, bloodline that, bloodline this, bloodline that. Granted, yes, Roman Reigns has held the title for 3 years now, and honestly, it's impressive, it's amazing, but it's the same
Joey?
thing
Joey, what?
every single pay-per-view event. It's the same result. It's an interference by either Solo or Jimmy, whoever the case may be. It's an interference, and then Roman regains the title.
Yeah.
It's the same story. It's the same storyline, and I feel like as a fan, am I tired of hearing bloodline this, bloodline that,
To an
tribal chief,
extent,
this,
yeah.
Yeah.
very slim
And I'm a
extent.
Roman
Yeah.
Reigns guy saying that.
And I look, I love Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I
And
do
Ryan,
I
too.
love him.
when you saw my finger, I did this.
Yeah, I
and
was so
Roman
confused.
Reigns does that.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I almost said. I forgot I was on mute because I was checking out this little quick video before. But I actually yelled, "Acknowledge me!"
Oh, yeah, I did.
Like, don't
Honestly,
get me wrong. This
I
was
think. Well,
the
go ahead.
perfect push for Roman Reigns.
Mhm.
Honestly, like
Yes, it was.
this made him turn into the absolute greatest of all time.
Yes.
Like, that's why I feel like when he had that feud with John Cena, and then it was a push
man.
ever since then, because WWE realized that Roman is very talented.
Yes,
They
he
just
is.
had to find a story, to push for him. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Gabe.
My whole thing is, right, you hearing all these rumors about him not finishing the story at Mania, and then him all of a sudden caring about wanting to take everything away from them. The only thing that I could possibly think of that's more valuable than that championship is that rosary. I don't know if it's rosary. Someone could quote me if I'm wrong. But that rosary that he wears around his neck that
Mhm.
signifies that he is the head of the bloodline.
I've never thought about it like that before.
Last time I checked, Cody Rhodes Samoan?
No.
No. That would have made more sense. Jey Uso, Jimmy,
Yeah.
Solo, The Rock. That would,
Mhm.
if you want to go that route, that would have made more sense for one of them to possibly win it. But see, you kind of already put yourself in a hole. Cody Rhodes having to win this title, you have to let Cody win it this year. Because otherwise, if he goes back to back, it defeats the whole purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're going to piss everyone off. Because now you're stuck in the quagmire of who's going to take the title off. And realistically speaking, you're not going to let him take it off any other pay-per-view on WrestleMania. So we're going to go through this whole whoop-de-doo again all the way up until March.
Mm-hmm.
And who he's going to do. I always said, let's talk about the people that probably, up to this point, that probably should have took the title off him. Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn would have been the perfect person to do it. Cody Rhodes should have won it last year if you were going to go this route. But I just don't. I'm not against Roman Reigns and The Rock. I'm just against the way that people are going about it. That's my whole issue with it. Because yes, it does put behind the scenes. But the last time I checked, wrestling is supposed to tell a story.
Yeah.
And honestly speaking, if we want to talk about stories that were presented last night, let's actually talk about the fact that that whole damage control story was perfectly pitched. I don't know if any of you saw that segment. That was probably the best thing I've seen on SmackDown in a long time with setting up a story. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just nobody's against it. It's just how you set it up. And I think right now you're screwing Cody out of what he should have been finishing. You're gonna screw Seth Rollins. You're also screwing Damian Priest if the rumors are true, they're gonna merge the title. So then you just had Damian Priest carry around a purple briefcase for the past year.
Yeah. True.
I will tell you one thing: if Cody Rhodes goes to WrestleMania and beats Seth Rollins, I better see Damian Priest laying down that walkway and cashing in. Because that's the only way you could. And then you got Damian Priest as champion, keeping him busy while Reigns and Rock do whatever they do. And then Cody Rhodes, I don't know how you're going to do it, but I just feel like at this point, we have to be really smart here.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to let Cody Rhodes get that title. Whether it be an elimination chamber, if that's an idea, have him use this title opportunity at elimination chamber, cool. And then you still get your own, and then I'd be okay with Roman Reigns versus The Rock. And then honestly, you just have to figure out something else with Seth Rollins, which I really do think it should be Drew McIntyre. That would be my honest opinion for who I think should face him. But I just feel like you have so many stories that you could go with for the World Heavyweight title. But with Roman Reigns, you only have one story to tell, and I think they need to execute that story. That's why I thought it would have been perfect. Roman faced Cody. Rock cost the Roman his title. Cody fuse off with whoever he wants to feud with. And then you set up bloodline tribal warfare. And you keep the bloodline going. If that's something you want to do. But I just don't like the way they're going about it. And yeah, that's it really.
But
that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about that really.
We'll keep it pushing. NFL playoffs. We are in conference championship week. Right?
No, we're not. Bro, Super Bowl is next week.
I'm tripping. Conference championship was this past week.
What the
Sorry.
fuck?
No. It's breaking news. Apparently, Knicks and Lakers were two pieces away.
No. LeBron is not going to be a Knick. Stop it. No, that is not happening. Make it stop.
I don't want him.
Are you sure?
Now. I don't want him. I really don't.
I don't want him in Philly either.
I think any team that wouldn't want LeBron is delirious. I genuinely think that. I know. No. Joey, hear me out. Joey, hear me out. Joey, hear me out. No, shut up. Joey, shut up.
Nope.
Hear me out. If you are telling me, if you look at any team in the NBA, and you're going to tell me that you wouldn't want one of the best players of all time on your team, you're fucking stupid. I don't care who you have. I don't care what you would have to give up. Joey, you can't honestly sit here and tell me you wouldn't want LeBron James in Philadelphia.
Right now,
honestly.
before you interrupt me very rudely,
I think you're fucking stupid.
The reason why I
think
said
you're delirious.
I don't want LeBron, no. Because the trade offer I saw, if you told me Embiid was still healthy, and I'm sorry, I'm not giving up future assets for a guy that may play, maybe 2 more years?
LeBron's
I'm sorry, that's not happening
on
for
basketball.
One. Yes,
What do you want?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But I'm sorry. For some organizations, I can understand why they don't want to take that risk because they're going to have to give future assets that could help them down the road. For some teams, trust me, if you didn't have to give all those assets, LeBron would be a fit for any team in the league and that would help him out.
Well, no shit.
For us right now, hey, let me finish, young man. Thank you. But as I said before I got interrupted by
shut the
Mr. Ryan, fuck off. The reason why I don't want LeBron now is, look, if Embiid was healthy, and you tell me we could pair up Embiid, Maxey, and LeBron, I'm all for it.
Yeah, that's...
You give them, it gives, the Sixers another, I wouldn't say an edge, but it gives them another dangerous piece of how stacked the East is. And that would help them now.
The East is fucking loaded.
Can I just say something?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. See, Gabriel? That's how you do it, Ryan.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Listen,
you rude motherfucker.
You're fucking stupid.
No. As I'm going to just flat out say it. Adding LeBron to the teams that I've heard rumored does not make them a championship contender. I don't think so.
Wait, who?
If we, hypothetically, put LeBron on the 76ers, doesn't make them a championship.
No. I'm sorry?
It does not.
Are you insane?
Look, Ryan, if Embiid's out, like they're talking about him probably missing a lot of time to almost to the full season,
I think
I'm
you're
sorry,
so
the Sixers are not winning
stupid.
a chip. They're not. Look, Sixers
Oh,
don't
Sam
even get to
Hartman
the Eastern
just threw a
Conference.
shit ball.
Oh yeah, that pass was ugly as shit.
Bro, what the
But
fuck are
this
you
is-
doing, Sam
They
Hartman?
will not get to the. They will not get to the Eastern Conference Finals with just a LeBron and Maxey play.
Yeah, this is where I interject.
See, I think you're wrong.
This is where I interject.
No,
this is
not.
where I interject.
More,
This
take
is
the
where I
floor.
interject.
Talk
Mr.
some
Mark,
sense into
please.
these two. Talk some sense
Are
into
we
these two.
going? Are we going to take away the fact that LeBron James
LeBron.
didn't have like the season that Kyrie Irving left, go to Boston, had no one else on that team. What? O.J.R. Smith, Kevin Love,
Was that the team
Tristan
with
Thompson.
That's the
and
one with the
went
Mom
to the
Shumpert on it
finals.
too?
It went to the finals back-to-back years. When there was teams in the East that were better on paper than the Cavaliers. All the Cavs had was LeBron James, and guess what?
They went to the finals.
Still went to the finals back-to-back, and you're telling me that adding LeBron on Philly is not making them a title contender?
I think you're you're
Did
fucking
Did you
delirious.
did you see what LeBron took to the finals with him? Matter of fact, did you see what LeBron took to the finals with him in 2007? Did you see that?
I'll tell you
Did
right
you
now.
see that Cavaliers
Think
team?
about this.
That was
Okay, you said-
something.
Wait, okay,
Larry
Mark, look,
Hughes?
Name the players they had. You said Kevin
Larry
Love, right?
Hughes? Larry Hughes?
Hey, Larry Hughes
Drew
was one of the
Gooden?
Larry Hughes was
Drew
one of the buckets.
Galfus? Are
Damn.
you kidding me?
Yo,
Eric
Yeah,
Snow?
Larry Hughes was once a Sixer when he came out of high school, and he was a bucket.
Who cares?
No, I'm just saying. Look, Look, Gauskas was underrated to an extent.
He was
How many?
nasty.
Look, how many? Yes, he was nasty, but underrated. But how many guys you know that were 7'3"
Nobody on that
before
team was
like
an all-star.
Dirk? Look, that
Nobody on that team was an all-star. Nobody on that team was an all-star. No one on that team was an all-star.
Okay, think about this. You ready? Okay, you said they had Love, Gauskas, right? They had Jr. Oh, I got balloons on me. Cool. I don't know how I keep doing that balloon thing popping up, but so Sixers. Let's say prime example, they do the trade. More than likely, Tobias Harris will be in the deal. He's gone. That okay, understandable. That's gonna happen. A forward for a forward, and probably a bench player and a pick. That's probably the trade that's gonna happen. Hey!
That guy. That
I know
guy.
who Larry Hughes is,
But,
but realistically, like, goddamn, sorry, I'm getting over a cold. But Sixers really don't got much. Okay, they got Maxey. They got Oubre, who's on and off. D'Anthony Milton, who's on and off. I like Pat Bev. Pat Bev's a bad motherfucker, but
Pat Bev's okay.
that boy's a defensive menace.
No, forget defensive menace. He's just a menace.
That's
yeah, honestly, I heard it was 76ers and the Knicks that inquired. Knicks were closest to pulling something off, but they wanted too much.
Didn't they want Randall?
They wanted Randall.
Randall's
I mean, I
hurt
would've done
anyway.
it.
I would have too.
They wanted Randall and a bunch of draft picks and somebody else.
Jesus.
But
Anyway.
only reason why I don't want him is just for the simple fact I don't know. I could just see him coming here and it not working out. I could clearly see him coming here and it just not working out because it's New York. I can honestly.
That's fair. I just thought Joey's take was a
And the
little.
Sixers deal, dude, even the
overrated.
Sixers deal, I wouldn't be mad about. It was Harris, Korkmaz, and like a 2028 first rounder from the Clippers, which you don't know what that Clippers team is going to look like in 4 years.
No, hell no.
Either all them talents are going to be gone and they're going to be absolute shit,
Wait, Clippers? You mean Lakers?
or no, we have the
What are
Clippers
you talking
pick
about?
unprotected.
Oh, yeah.
We have an unprotected pick from the Clippers.
That's disgusting.
And
I always forget about that.
so, like, if you told me if Embiid wasn't hurt, oh, I would say, yo, LeBron, come to Philly, bro. I'll be all about it. I'm just thinking about long term, to where, to me, and this is what I hate. I wish the Sixers would actually use their draft picks. Because, yes, don't get me wrong, they usually trade their draft picks for older type vets that try to make a championship run. That's what they're trying to do. Okay. But at the same time, you got to make sure you draft right, though. You got to at least have a pick. and make sure you can at least develop those young players to help. Either if they're a core unit off the bench that can help score, or if you develop them good enough, they can be another star. Like they did with Maxi. They took their time with Maxi because Maxi was young as shit. And look at him. Now Maxi's getting his first All-Star. So that's why I'm thinking about long term. But if you told me, hey, fuck the long term shit, Embiid's healthy, he's drinking his milk, maybe we should get him picture with Embiid saying we need milk. But who knows? But Gabe, don't you laugh. Don't you laugh, Gabriel. Saw that smile.
We need
But
milk.
no,
Jesus.
realistically, like if Embiid was healthy and then we were making that push up to try to get like a top 3 seed, and they're like, "Yo, LeBron wants to come to Philly." Oh, I'll open the doors. You know what? I'll make sure that I open doors like Space Jam 2. Yo, LeBron, come in, bro. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Bring Bugs Bunny, bring Daffy, bring Donald, bring whoever the hell you want to bring. I'm good.
Anybody else got anything we want to add to this time before we go ahead and move on?
No,
No.
we got off track. Conference championship was this last weekend,
Oh,
and
shit.
We got
I
very
guess we
far
all
off
forgot
topic,
about that.
didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Conference
that
championship-
it's that week break between the championship weekend and the Super Bowl. Doesn't help at all.
Conference championship was this past weekend. Chiefs beat the Ravens 17-10. The 49ers beat the Lions 34-31. So it will be a rematch of 2020. The Chiefs versus the Niners. Not really a big fan of it, but it's happening. So I guess we'll recap both games and just go from there. Chiefs Ravens. First off, let me just say, whoever the offensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens is should lose their job immediately. Because you mean to tell me you have Lamar Jackson, who's one of the, well, not one of the fastest quarterback in the league, and you're telling me you're not running the ball with Lamar Jackson? You're not running the ball with one of the best rushing offenses in the league? You're passing? Like, somebody please tell me I watched the same game as everyone else. Somebody please confirm, because I did not see. I don't even think I saw a run play happen.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never seen a team look so different.
Yep.
Night and day.
Mm-hmm.
Night and day. They looked so bad. I was shocked to what I was seeing. I was legitimately shocked. I mean, the defense ain't. The defense. I guess you could say it did its job. How many points did they give up? 17.
Yeah, that's not.
So what is it?
Second
Really
half,
close.
That's
second
not
half,
bad.
the Chiefs didn't score at all.
Yeah.
So we you can't sit here and blame the defense. What was that? The score 17-10?
Yeah, 17-10. It was literally the offense.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the hell I was seeing, but the play card was horrible. They just Zay Flowers just did some. Oh Jesus, he did some things. Oh, he did. It's like every good moment Zay Flowers had, something happened and it just ruined it. What it was, the taunting call, which I still don't understand. Him fumbling on the 1 yard line. Like, it was just something always happened when they got the ball wrong. And it just something just happened. Like, I don't get it. Whether Lamar just chucking it down the field when there was no need to. Um, I don't know what the play call was. I don't know if they wanted to be. I don't know if they wanted to target corners. I don't know if they was like, okay, we feel like we get it, McDuffie and Sneed. What which they did, they kind of did, but I don't think the way that offense is set up, your best bet was to run the ball down the throat, control time of possession, and just beat the ends.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they should have did.
Yeah.
They've been doing it the whole year. You know, you have Mark Andrews. It's not like you. I don't know. It's just teams that just lose the plot, and then they just did dumb stuff towards when the moments when they needed to not do dumb stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, realistically, you can blame it on the offensive coordinator. You can even put some blame on Lamar if you really want to talk about it. You put some blame on Zay Flowers. But it's just like they fumbled the bag. If there was a year for them to win it, it was this year. Because I tell you what, the Ravens made it. I would pick them to beat the 49ers. Because 49ers ain't look too great either.
No.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, now my trust is in Brock Purdy to stop Patrick Mahomes, and I don't even trust that for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but, I mean, we'll talk about later on, but I mean, questions do have to be asked. I mean, what do the Ravens do here now? I mean, I'm the Ravens. I'm getting another wide receiver.
I think you have to. And the shitty thing is, and Joe, you and I have talked about this a lot. This is a good draft for wide receivers. They're picking probably
really
at
is.
like what 20? It'd be like 29
They're
or
gonna be picking the
30,
back
right?
end. I think it's like 29.
It's like it's either 29
And
or
this
30.
is, and like I said, this is a good receiver class. If they want to add like an actual good wide receiver too, outside of Zay Flowers, I would gladly do that. And
Do we? How much caps? Does anyone know how much cap space they have?
Yeah, I'll look it up right now. I'll look it up right now.
yeah,
Not gonna lie, I think you might need to give Mike Evans a call.
I mean, hey, if you want to go veteran route, and then in the draft you keep, adding on to your defense, or maybe look at the O line because there's also a good O line class. Because remember, they're gonna have a whole brand new defensive coordinator since their D coordinator took the job.
So what? Okay. Well, you have $7.3 million in cap space to work with. That's not ideal.
Hell. The only way they're doing something is they do like roster cuts and let people walk.
Next year's obviously 50 mil, but that's also before like contracts and cap numbers and cap hits and all that stuff. But Jesus.
And I don't even know. So think about this. You said they're at 7 point what?
It's set, so it's $7,328,828. So it's like 7.3 mil.
Okay, so
which is not ideal.
Until they either make roster cuts and decide people walk, that's the majority of when I think more of their money will come in.
They don't have a shit ton of dead money.
They're not gonna have a shit ton, so you're not gonna see them sign no big name type person. But I think primarily they're just gonna try to land in the draft.
Well, let me just peruse down this list really quick. So here's your fucking cap numbers. Lamar's got 32. Ronnie Staley has 26. Marlon Humphrey has 22. Marcus Williams has 18. Mark Andrews has 16, essentially 17. Roquan Smith has like 13. You don't have a lot of wiggle room here. That's your problem. And that's a very big problem. You don't have a lot of money. I mean, yeah, if you, like you just said, Joe, adjust some contracts one way or the other. But
if I'm Lamar, if they want to keep winning, almost do something similar to how Ohtani did his contract with the Dodgers. Try to push it out longer.
See, here's the thing: is I don't know how that works between the MLB and the NFL because it might be different. It might be different.
But if you can somehow say, hey, this year I'll make this amount, so it opens up some cap space.
Yeah.
Let me say, okay, let's say this year Lamar makes $15 million.
Didn't they just pay him too?
I think they just did. Maybe last year.
Because they had to.
Yeah, because at one point he was the highest paid, and then they paid. Then like 4 other QBs got paid.
Well, no, because there was the whole thing where, like, he didn't have a contract at one point, and he was going to sit out. And then basically, for them to keep him this year, they had to pay him. Because he was going to hold out into training camp and into the season if he didn't get paid.
I think Hurts got signed, and then Lamar got signed.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I'm them, let's say this upcoming year, Lamar's making $15 million. Let's say he's like, hey, let's go from $15 million, pay me about, like, 11. So we open up $4 million for next year, and then we can back pay it a little bit by each piece throughout whatever contract remaining he has left.
Kingsbury to Vegas.
I can always do that, but
longer. Kingsbury to I just want to pop in really quick. Kingsbury to Vegas is no longer a thing. The deal is off the table. He is now back open to being signed by other teams. He is currently favored to end up with the Washington Commanders as their head coach, as their offensive coordinator. It's where he might end up.
Realistically,
no, I don't think so.
Be a bad spot. Wait, I thought Eric Bellamy was their offensive coordinator.
He's still. I think he's still looking. Cause hang on. Let me go to Twitter.
Cause I remember he came in there during the Riverboat Ron,
He did.
and they signed him to some sort of a deal because I know the head coach now is Dan Quinn.
I will
maybe-
say this. I like that move. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I like the move because I think they're going to try to get more defensive after they picked a QB at number 2, whoever the hell is going to be. I don't know, but I think they're going to get them. The only thing that sucks, they got both. They got both. I can't even talk. They both got rid of their primary pass rushers this off season.
Yeah, that's rough.
Sweat is absolutely balling for the Bears, and then
Yeah, that sucks.
Chase Young's in the Super Bowl with the Niners right now, so
There's no
Anyways.
way he makes it. There's no way he. I don't think he's gonna last another season with them. I think if he wins the Super Bowl, he'll go somewhere else.
oh.
Chase Young.
And I also think Chase Young's a free agent after this year, so the Niners got to decide about his option.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyways, pivoting back to the game at hand. Let's talk
Okay.
about the Chiefs. Let's talk about the Chiefs here.
Yep, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Did the Chiefs impress anybody?
Yes.
I don't think. Did they?
With the way they were able to run the ball. Yes.
Yeah,
Because-
primarily, the Chiefs. Go ahead, Ryan.
I think too, and this just might be a whole season thing, but in particular, I wasn't super high on Isaiah Pacheco coming into the year just because, we knew he was good. We didn't know if he could be great. I think he's probably a top 10, top 15 running back in the NFL now with what we've seen from him this season. He can get you anywhere between 80 and 100 yards on the ground if he has to on a given day. Now, granted, facing a defense like Baltimore with a running game and facing a team like San Francisco in the Super Bowl with a running game is a completely different story. I think they're gonna have to use him probably out of the backfield a little bit more to open up some space. But if he can get going and turn out 5 or 6 yards a carry and kind of get not to preview the game at all, but I do think that Kansas City's going to have to get the run game going early if they're going to want to win this game. That's just what I think. I think that has to happen, or else you're going to be probably playing from behind.
Mark, what's your thoughts on the Chiefs and their performance? Did it impress you?
The performance was not impressive at all. That is probably the worst football I've seen the Chiefs play in a long time.
And they still won.
And they still won.
And that's saying something, considering.
That's saying something because Baltimore could have easily won.
Should have, probably.
The miscues, the taunting penalty, the fumble, the interception thrown,
Everything.
it's so many things that they had the ball was literally in Baltimore's court and they just did not do anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. Same thing with Detroit, man. The ball was in their court. They were on the way to winning that
Detroit.
game.
What were they up? 21-7 at halftime?
That was one of the biggest.
They
the
were
crazy thing is,
rolling.
Yes.
Eminem was talking shit to fans, flipping them the fuck off.
Oh, that was awesome.
Once I saw that, and like I said, I tell Gabe, I tell Mark, I tell you, I believe in karma. And karma bit him right on the ass because.
Well, no. You know what bit them in the ass? It was when Dan Campbell decided to, instead of taking the points, I think did he go it? Was it once or twice that he went for it instead of taking the points when they would have had the lead, or when
I know primarily towards the end he did
it was the one at the end is what I'm thinking of. If they would have taken that field goal,
they would have won.
I don't know if they would have won the game. There was still I think some time left, but you can't be going for it. Just take the points. I get it. It's 4th and 2, but it's a field goal.
Points are points.
Take the play exactly. And in a game like this, where there's a trip to the Super Bowl on the line, and you're telling me you're gonna go for it on 4th and 2? What are we, Sean McDermott in Buffalo? Jesus. Shit, it's embarrassing.
This isn't the first time he's done something.
Oh, I know.
So
stupid.
I don't know if any of you guys know, but the theme this weekend is just teams doing very stupid shit to cost them the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
It happens a lot more in sports than we think it does. And we always realize it after the fact instead of in the moment when it's happening. That's the thing.
Right. And now we got probably the Super Bowl that ain't nobody won.
Well,
I won it.
Unless you're a Taylor Swift fan, maybe.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Listen, listen.
Swag, sir.
You know what it is too. You know what it
Look
is
up,
about the
look
Super
up.
Bowl?
Look,
It's just
no,
it's
do it again. Do it again.
no.
Do it
Are you doing the Caucasian shake?
He's
Show
not
it.
gonna do it.
He's not gonna do it again.
You're not gonna do it again.
No, it's a one-time thing.
Whoa,
Damn.
swag.
Yeah.
Sir.
Oh god. You look like you're fucking whipping and nay-naying out here. What the hell?
A little bit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I will watch this game, but I kind of don't want to.
I'm gonna have some drinks to watch this.
Look, I'm all ready for the halftime show.
Oh yeah,
Lord.
yeah. I forgot about that. That'll be a good one. Could be a good one.
Does anyone have any more thoughts on what we saw this past weekend with the NFC?
Oh
I
yes,
really don't.
yes. To anyone who doubted Brock Purdy being picked last out of the draft, fuck you. Like that man has turned in from Mr. Irrelevant. No. Shut up. Let me finish. Let me finish.
No, we're not.
I was
doing
gonna
it.
stand on my Brock Purdy soapbox for about 2 seconds, and you don't want me to.
No,
I hate you.
no,
Fine,
because
have
he's
it your
gonna
way.
lose. He's gonna lose.
No, he's not. They're gonna win that game.
I don't think they win.
I do. I think that defense might carry them to a victory. Fuck.
Look, as long as the Chiefs still have Mahomes, Kelsey, Taylor Swift, and Andy Reid, the televised people are not going to... Yes, I mentioned T-Swizzle.
Bro, are you saying the
As long as
NFL
they
is
still got
scripted?
all the-
Are you trying to pull this NFL scripted bullshit out of your ass right now?
Listen here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pacheco might run. The Pacheco might run on. Might put 2 foot on them.
He
real.
probably
Look, if they-
he's gonna have to.
Look, if they watch that game with the Packers and they let aging Aaron Jones run like prime Aaron Jones that he did, yeah.
Bro, that was sad. Anyway,
Pacheco got a different motor, and I've seen that kid play since high school.
All right, Mar, you want to take? We ready to move? I think I'm ready to move on to the main.
Let's get it, man.
this is the real reason.
Today-
This is the real reason why we're all here today.
The real reason why we're on here today, we are doing something called Fab Five Court, where we are bringing athletes or teams or coaches or GMs or whatever the case may be. We're bringing them to court, presenting the charges, and we all have to agree if they're guilty or not guilty. This should be very interesting.
This is gonna
All
be
right,
fun.
so whoever wants to go first, go ahead.
I'll go first.
God.
All right.
It's one man I want to bring to court.
I already know who he's about to say.
This man's the head man of the Light Skin Association. I was told. I was told this man is the best quarterback in the league. I was told that this man's the best quarterback in the league. But I know people, kids at my high school, that can read defenses better than he can. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on, let me get his full name now. Hold on.
Damn, full name.
Yeah, I have to. You want in court?
Oh Lord. What's he about to do? What I think he's about to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring Jalen Alexander Hurts on trial.
Joey just left the call. Joey, no.
I had to go.
What?
I would like to bring him on the charge of fraud, on the charge of being a push merchant,
Oh.
and the fact that this man can't read a defense.
Sam Hartman is 2 for 10 right now. Jesus.
And he has an interception.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen so much. I've always said it from the jump. Jalen Hurts can't throw the ball. He can't throw the ball. In my eyes, we want to talk about quarterbacks who are running backs. It might be him. He might be the running back that's playing quarterback.
Damn.
This man, I've never seen a collapse so mighty in the last couple weeks of a season. I've never seen a man overthrow players, can't do simple progressive reads. is for can't. I kid you not. We take away his pushes. What is he? He is absolutely nothing.
He's still a quarterback. He's just not a good one.
He has a family.
I don't care. He's bad.
I think we need to sit here and understand.
He has a family. What the fuck?
This man is not that good. He has been lying to us this whole time. With his light-skinned face.
Wow.
Pearly whites. Tricking us all. With his push. With his little RPO scheme that he had us all fooled with in the first half. But I just don't think the man's that good. And people are putting him on that pedestal as a top 5 quarterback. I don't even think he's top 15. So I'm bringing him to court on the account of fraud, lying, taking my money. That's a big one. Taking my money.
Yeah, that's true. They did. Oh, that's right. They sold the division down the river. That parlay
Yes.
would have cashed if he wouldn't have sold that parlay down the river.
Guilty. That's
Guilty.
it.
Guilty.
I forgot about that parlay. Guilty. That's it. That is it.
Wait, did
They
Joey get a
Division
chance to
one.
defend him since he's an Eagles fan?
Joey does get a chance to defend himself, but I'm not gonna lie. The fact that he robbed me of a $500 this past year is insane.
What, Joey? Shut the fuck up.
No,
Joey, what do you want? Speak.
no.
He's guilty.
Oh, okay, good.
Thank you. Yeah, guilty. I totally forgot about that parlay. Guilty.
Look,
I'm glad- I'm
the
glad
reason
you
why I will
reminded me
say
of
he's
that.
guilty,
I got you.
and Gabe knows the route I am going to. I should have beat Brian if that man didn't
Damn.
try to throw. No, think about it, Ryan. You were there with me.
Yeah. Oh man.
You think about this. If he didn't try to force that football where he could have just done.
Oh, was that the Seattle game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the game. And think about it. 'Cause look, I
Oh
had him
man.
and I had Jake Elliott. So realistically, I would have got points from Hurts just doing dump downs, and then I would have got points from Elliott kicking a field goal if he would have made it.
Mhm.
That's what lost me it. So, Mr. Jalen, look, I'm a diehard, but this year, young man, you progressed terribly. You can blame it on the coach. You can blame it on the coordinator. Whoever the hell you want to blame it on, I know you're the man that's not going to snitch, and I do respect that. But redeem your damn self, because right now you're guilty.
Yeah, so Jalen Hurts, you're going to jail for fraud.
Oh,
Indeed.
I want to go
Yeah.
next. I want to go next.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
This one's gonna be fun for me. So, as all of you know, I am a Dolphins fan, but
The tuna fishes.
I am bringing Joshua Patrick Allen to court this week. So,
You said that man's middle name too?
yeah, you have to. We're in court. Come on, you know how it is. I've never been to court, but I know how it works. I've seen it on TV enough.
I've been to court, but damn.
I am placing him in court on the charges of being below average compared to industry standards. I have pulled up stats for reference. I have stats to back this up.
Oh, shit.
So, I will say, I will give him credit for this, though. His completion percentage has gotten better every year in his career. But, when you are throwing 12, 9, 10, 15, 14, and 18 interceptions in your... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In your 6 years in the NFL, and you have double-digit interceptions in 5 out of the 6 years, and people are saying you're a top, again, as Gabe said, people have said Josh Allen is a top 5 quarterback in the league. I don't buy it. Also, no offense to Josh Allen. I mean, this is kind of his fault, but it's not his fault. But, like, if he had a receiver that could catch the football, unlike Stephon Diggs, who had that drop in the AFC divisional round against Kansas City, everyone thought they were going to win that game. Everyone's going to be like, oh, Josh is going to throw the ball to Stephon Diggs. He's going to have like 150 receiving yards, whatever. Like, people thought that was going to be Stephon Diggs' breakout game. And he had like, what, 21 yards? Something like that?
Mhm.
He didn't show up. I just think, also, no offense to Josh Allen, but he can't really read defenses either. It's like that meme of fuck it, Stephon Diggs is down there somewhere. That's what I think of when I think of Josh Allen. I mean, he has got, in fairness, though, he has gotten screwed by, like, his lack of running game. Just because, I mean, yeah, James Cook is good, but he's not, like, great. So, like, it's also very sad to me that Josh Allen is pretty much their leading rusher. Like, I think he's been their leading rusher, like, 4 out of the 5 years he's been in Buffalo. So that doesn't really help him at all. But, yeah, that's who I'm bringing into court today.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Hang on.
Yes.
Guilty.
Guilty. Wait. Oh.
Guilty.
Wait. Hang on.
Oh Lord, baby Jesus! Run, Pee Wee, run!
I'll just like say on the record.
Yo, I
he
swear
does
to
run-
God, if he comes out with a fucking dolphin's head, I'm fucking leaving.
Not gonna lie, he does run like a white person. He did it.
Guilty.
We didn't hear it. Oh, okay.
Guilty.
That's hilarious.
Okay, next. Sorry, I had to. This is my moment. Let me live it.
Okay.
Mo, you up next.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls.
Ryan Patrick Day.
Oh,
Where do I begin? Okay, first off, right? Since taking over as head coach in 2019, undefeated season, Big Ten championship, lost to the Clemson Tigers in the college football playoffs. 2020 season, undefeated season. Let's see, another Big Ten championship. But you know they got absolutely crapped on by good old Alabama. Roll Tide roll. In the national championship, 2021. They lost to Michigan. They weren't able to make the Big Ten championship game. They were eliminated from playoff contention. They were selected to play in the Rose Bowl against Utah and barely beat Utah by 3 points. 2022.
lost to Michigan.
Lost to Michigan again. No Big Ten championship again. They made the college football playoffs as a 4 seed. Lost to Georgia. This last season.
Oh, was that was the wide left. Yeah, that was rough. That was a
Last
game you should have
season?
won.
Michigan won again. They were invited to the 2023 Cotton Bowl and they lost to Missouri.
Yeah, that was sad. Sad, very
And
sad.
they finished the season 11-2. Now, me personally, if you know Ohio State football, like we all know, Ohio State is known for winning national championships.
Normally.
Urban Meyer set that standard at Ohio State. Ryan Day has came in and has not met that standard whatsoever.
Nope.
So I am charging Ryan Patrick Day with fraud, with felony fraud.
Okay, I like that.
And I'm talking like, yeah, federal prison type fraud.
Damn.
He's a fraud, in my opinion. So do as you please, ladies and gentlemen.
He's guilty. Guilty of mine.
Guilty.
Guilty!
You know what it is? You could have just brought him in on charges of losing to Michigan 3 years in a row. That would have done the trick too.
That too.
Nah, I went full in depth.
I mean, you have to, but it's you know what it is too, and it's the fact that they had what was it? C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields as their quarterbacks, they had that wide receiver room of like, it was like Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, like all those guys, and you couldn't win a national title. Like, that's insane to me. Anybody else want to go next?
It's Joey's up next.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am. I'm just loading up, making sure I have this guy's name right real quick.
Oh, God.
I'll do it on my phone real quick.
Bye.
My computer's ticking. I'm right here.
Bye.
Philly. All right. Hello?
Yeah.
So, you know who I'm going to bring up now? You know, it's crazy how Mr. Gabriel over there, the young attorney, brought in Mr. Jalen Hurts. And
If you're bringing in Daniel Jones, we're going to lose it.
no, I'm not bringing in Daniel Jones.
Thank God.
That's due to injuries. You know, you get hurt. It's football. You get your boo-boos. You just got to let them heal and go from there. Mine is another Philly thing. It's I'm actually going after the Phillies GM.
You're bringing Howie Roseman to court?
Phillies.
Philly. Sorry. You said. I thought
Okay.
you said Philly, not Phillies. Sorry.
Damn food.
Oh, that's fine.
So one thing I will say, look, you know, lately, you know, we've been trying to get back to the World Series. We did. We lost to Mars Astros, unfortunately. And then after that, we pretty much got ragdolled by the Arizona Diamondbacks. So I'm thinking, okay, if you want to stay competitive, why not go after some of the names in the market that, you know, other teams are going after? Recently, we just saw Corbin Burns go for a bag of peanuts. And the Orioles absolutely got a steal. One thing I've noticed during the whole MLB offseason, all I know about the Phillies, what they've been doing, they've been silent as crickets. Not doing a damn thing. You know, you're wasting opportunities, not trying to bring in talent to help this team out. I am charging this man with laziness. He's not taking his job serious. I do not like that man. Look, you seeing all these teams making big moves, like the Astros. Their pitching already has some of the best pitching in baseball. And guess what? They added another arm.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty much like, all right, you're going to go Monday, Tuesday. No, you're sitting for Wednesday, but you're going to play Friday. They got depth for pitching. We didn't make any so far, we haven't. I can't remember who the hell. Yeah, I'm not going to remember anybody who we brought in. Except for maybe some nosebleed type pitchers for depth, which I'm probably not going to know who the hell you are. I don't like this dude. I don't mind our owner, but the GM, he's lazy. He's not making the proper moves that I would prefer. Like me personally, I would love to see him trade either Schwarber or Cassiano.
I can see
One
you
of
guys
the two.
getting. You could get rid of one. I don't know if you'd get rid of both.
No, we're not going to get rid of both. We're going to... To me, I think you can still get slightly more for Cassiano, but realistically, I would love to see if one of them got traded. You know, for at least for MLB, the game show, I'd rather have Schwarber traded because I can't stand Schwarber in the game for
Oh my
shit.
God, you hate hitting his Kyle.
I hate
Anytime,
hitting,
I
man.
shit you not, Gabe. Anytime this man has to hit his Kyle Schwarber, he would rather just strike out.
Dude, I'd rather just put my controller down and be like, all right, maybe I'll get walked with Schwarber.
Yeah.
Because I know majority of the time I'm going to get outside pitches or high inside. I'm like, man, I'd rather just see if I'm going to get struck out or walked. But
You don't like hitting with Kyle Schwarber?
No, he hates it with Kyle Schwarber.
I can't. Like,
Hates it.
I don't know why. Like, I could not hit with Kyle Schwarber to save anybody's life in here. If I had 100 swings, I could maybe hit. What, Ryan? How much do you think I could probably hit with Schwarber
Oh God.
with 100 swings? If you gave me 100 attempts to hit
What
a
do you-
baseball with Kyle Schwarber,
Well, what are you hitting? Singles, doubles, home run, just anything.
I can't even fucking find the ball.
If
with
you can
Schwarber
go
without ugly
25
hitting
for
it.
100, I'd be happy.
I
If you could
probably
get
that.
25, if you could get 25 hits out of 100 swings, I would be happy.
Me trying to swing with Kyle Schwarber is like me trying to swing with the Thing from Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it's rough. Well, I don't know what it is. It's just him and Kyle Schwarber on MLB The Show just do not mix at all.
And to me, I'd rather get rid of Kyle Schwarber because to me, he can't feel for shit anymore. Clearly, you've seen how he's letting balls hit the ground, not even going for it, letting singles come up. If anything, I'd rather get a new fielder. Yo, sure, but you're just playing DH, bro. That's all you're gonna be. But even that, that's a lot of money you're paying for a DH.
Yeah. A lot of teams are paying money for a DH now. That's the thing. That's how MLB is.
Man, I want a new DH.
I have
But,
someone else I'd like to bring to court, unless somebody else wants to go first.
I have someone who I want to bring to court.
Go ahead.
And they're actually hold on, listen.
I actually have two more people I want to bring to court.
I'm marking the Phillies GM as guilty. I don't like his laziness.
Nah, he's guilty.
Guilty.
Yeah. Oh, there's someone I'd like to bring it. He's actually involved in this call. This person is involved in this call.
Can I guess who we're bringing to court?
No, this man supports this team like no other.
If I get my full name on here, I'm putting my foot up somebody's ass.
Are we bringing who I think we're bringing? I think we're bringing somebody else to court, but that's fine.
This man every year, it says it's their year, but every year,
Oh no,
they get their behind whooped by the same two teams.
Oh, stop it!
By the same two teams.
I hate this.
And
oh
then,
god.
Now I know who it is now. No,
Yeah.
this is completely fair and just.
Hear me out, Mark. This man said, and I quote, "We can beat Ole Miss. Ole Miss sorry. But Ole Miss tore a new one.
Did they drop 45 on us?
Dropped
Man,
45.
I don't know, but they put their whole foot up y'all asses, and y'all still trying to come back for seconds.
Now, who are we bringing? Who are we bringing to court? Are we bringing the whole football team here?
He also said his quarterback, and I quote, at 1 o'clock in the morning,
Oh man,
is a high
that was a
contender
night.
at the beginning of the season,
That was a night.
and said Jaden Daniels is not the best quarterback in college football.
I never said that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring Ryan Furness
Yes, guilty.
to court for being the most
Guilty.
delusional person in this call.
Guilty.
For thinking that Penn State are actually worth something. Would you like to defend yourself?
No,
No.
I'm a fan.
It is good.
What do you want me to say? I have two people I want to bring to court, but now I gotta figure out which one it is.
Oh Lord. But,
I would like to. Oh God, I gotta think about this. You know what? Here's what we'll do. I would like to bring Russell Westbrook III to court.
what?
Well, he's got that look on his face. Hear me out.
Wait.
Hear me out.
No, I'm confused. I'm confused about this one.
I'm bringing him to court for not being a team player. That's why I'm bringing him to court.
What?
He's Mr. Triple Double, and I think he only cares about himself. Anywhere he goes, he's only cared about himself.
What?
Guilty.
Oh, no. And this might be the one I'm actually going to say and say no.
Oh my God.
No. I'm going to just tell you no. That man has changed his game.
He really has.
Has
He
he?
really has. I'm not. I think you still got the old picture of Russell Westbrook in your head.
I probably do.
And I think it's unfair to say that he's out here being greedy. He's actually.
Oh, now that he's on the
Thank you.
Clippers and has somebody else he can play with. Yeah.
Yeah, he can be that 6-man role.
He's passing more. I'll even go as far back when he was in the Lakers.
I forgot he was on the Lakers.
I think he's slowly starting to realize that he's not that guy.
Mhm.
I think he's slowly starting to realize that he's not the main piece of the puzzle anymore.
Mhm.
And I think it's very unfair to sit here and say that you're going to bring him to court for being a selfish player. And I think that's very disingenuous. If there's anyone that we could bring to court for being a selfish SOB, we could talk about Joel Embiid, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, no, he's not wrong. We totally could.
You're not wrong.
But to sit here and say that we should be bringing Russell Westbrook to court during Black History Month is insane.
It was either him or Tua. I was gonna bring my own quarterback to court.
I don't know why you bring him to court. Listen, we all know Tua just sucks.
Yeah,
But
we're being mid.
Here, is there anyone else would like to bring to court?
No, I don't
What
think
happened?
so. Do you have anyone else you want to bring to court?
Nah, I'm good.
Nah.
Court
I'm
is
waiting for my. I'm waiting for court is dismissed.
court is dismissed.
Court is dismissed.
Well, that was kind of fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
We'll do this more throughout the year.
I almost said one, but I was like, nah.
You know what we should do? We should do one again, like, not after
I
the
think
NFL season, because the NFL
gonna
season's
do these-
almost
We're
over.
gonna do these more periodically.
Yeah.
I have another idea that I'm planning to bring on, but
Mhm.
I'm just putting it together.
Gotta
What?
workshop it a little bit. Yeah, that's fair.
Final remarks. We're gonna do something different this year. We're gonna allow everybody to go around the room, talk about one notable thing this week. Try not to bring up the same thing that someone else brought up. So I don't care who goes first this week, but I mean, I'll go first. This is for me personally. I think people have to start putting respect on Trent McDuffie and L'Jarius Sneed.
I think you're delirious, bro. You gotta stop driving this narrative.
Yo,
You
I can't
have
say the word.
to.
Like, look, I
Stop.
can't say the word.
I know what you're saying.
Word,
I know what
Mars-
you're thinking.
Mars give you
I
that
don't
look.
think this is. I don't think this is a narrative, no.
I do. I think it's
L'Jarius
your
Sneed, if the
narrative.
Chiefs don't bring him back, L'Jarius Sneed gonna get some money, but that's due to since it's a passing league. But
I don't think this is a narrative. I think we all have to collectively. Don't you give me that look.
He's been giving you this
Man,
look for like 2
look.
minutes.
Gabe, I know the look Mars giving you, but I cannot say what directly is on his mind. That's all I'll say.
I
Are
think
you
we.
fucking serious?
There you go.
I'm thinking
There it
that.
is.
No,
I wasn't thinking that, but I'm not getting us in trouble with
My
YouTube.
whole thing is the only reason why I try to boost them up so much is because I feel like you guys are just blatantly out here disrespecting them like they're just trash.
I like Trent McDuffie. I fuck with Trent
not,
McDuffie.
listen, it's not that we're blatantly disrespecting them. It's the fact of the matter is that they're just doing what they're supposed to. It's not like they're going above and beyond
Mm-hmm.
because they're not.
No.
It'd be different if, we're getting this absolute amazing cornerback play from like 2016, 2017 Jalen Ramsey type of thing,
Yeah.
but it's not that. It's just L'Jarius Sneed and Trent McDuffie doing what they're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you can do what you're supposed to do, that's why Brock Purdy does what he's supposed to do. I'm not about to
Yeah.
say, oh, he's above and beyond. He's MVP. No, he's not, because Lamar Jackson's MVP. We
Yeah.
already know this.
Mm-hmm.
He's not above and beyond. They're not playing above and beyond football. I would understand if they were just like locking everything down, but they're not. L'Jarius Sneed made a very good play forcing the fumble on Zay Flowers, 100%. Right?
Yes.
I get it. But other than that, I didn't see any other plays that was made that was just absolutely, oh my God, that's such a great play. They didn't. That's probably the only play that I've seen. And then L'Jarius Sneed probably got, good coverage on a play or two here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I don't see anything that special. They're good corners. They're not the greatest corners in the league.
They're good, not great.
So you just listen. As I said before, I'm gonna keep riding till the wheels fall off.
Pause.
They're the best. Pause. But I mean, I think as a community, we just have to start putting more respect on those two great corners. That's
You mean
all
the
I have.
community of you? Sure, go for it.
It's just you. I swear.
It's just
It's
you.
just-
The community
just
of
me.
Gabe.
It's just me. I tell you what, if L'Jarius Sneed or Trent McDuffie get a pick six in the Super Bowl, you're not gonna hear the end of it from me.
I know, but what if they lose though?
Yeah, then we won't hear anything
Pretty
from him.
much, that pick six ain't gonna mean shit because they're on the plane back home, and while the winning team is in the parade celebrating, getting drunk as shit.
I'm telling you right now, Kansas City's in trouble. Like,
Yeah,
I mean that, like,
Mhm.
wholeheartedly. Like, Kansas City's in
Mm-hmm.
trouble. If you mean to tell me, because Baltimore held them to no points in the second half, Kansas City does not have the room to do that this time.
No, they'll
They
get
gotta-
run
they gotta
over.
stop- They got to stop Christian McCaffrey. They have to stop Debo Samuel. They have to stop Brandon Ayuk. They have to
George
stop
Kittle.
They got to stop that offense.
Yeah.
They have no room to not score in the second half whatsoever. They caught a break last week, not scoring no points in the second half against Baltimore because
Yeah.
Baltimore couldn't get their feet off the ground.
No, which was sad.
But they have no room this week.
Mhm.
I mean, in the Super Bowl, they have no room to not score any points.
Yeah.
It's they're in for a wake up call next week. That's just my opinion.
Did Gabe leave? No, Gabe's still here.
His video
Still
turned
here.
off.
I'm still here.
I don't really have anything for like the week. I don't know. It just kind of was.
I'm not gonna. I got something, but this is more than just a week. This is. I think this. I'm gonna keep bringing this point up until I'm proved wrong. And everyone, and not. I'm not saying y'all.
Hey, we got an
I'm
hour
talking
till
about-
UFC.
Yeah,
By the way.
I saw. I'm gonna keep this short then. Can everyone, for the love of Jesus, get off the train of the Los Angeles Dodgers, please?
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
look,
we
they are
know
the-
that finna
look,
happen.
No, they are the Dallas Cowboys of the MLB. I don't care. They make the playoffs. They
That's
can
actually a
never
good comparison.
advance. They are the Dallas Cowboys of the. I don't know, but I don't care if you give them a whole field of monsters. It seems like they can't get past what round 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I really want to be realistically, I'm not going to bring this up, but I could. They are the 76ers of the NBA. Can't get past round 2. But I'm not going to go there, but I just did. But yeah, I think everyone just calm down about the Dodgers. Let's see what they actually do. But, and Ryan, I'm going to say this just for you. Shut the hell about the Yankees until they actually get back into the playoffs.
Excuse me.
Oh, Mar had a head turn on that one. I can't see Gabe, but Gabe's, no, I see his picture, and Gabe's giggling over there, but okay, that's good enough.
He has no room to say anything.
No.
He better not even let out a smile.
But we had
That's
some
a-
of the best hitters.
That's
and
that's
Aaron
that's why
Judge,
Billy
who
Wagner's
looks like
gonna
Reptar.
retire as a Met and as an Astro.
Fuck.
That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say.
I don't give a fuck,
why,
Keisha.
that's why Justin Verlander looked better in Houston Astro jersey than a fucking Mets jersey.
Because he was never healthy when he was in New York. That was the problem. And now that
He
he's
didn't want to
healthy,
be in New
and
York.
no, he didn't.
He
Why
wanted
did
to
he
be
end up in New York? Did we ever figure that out?
Money talks. I think it has something to do with money talks, but that
Yeah,
can go
just
for any
him to-
player.
Just for him to come back, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
How about you, Mr. Bart or Kiwi Ryan? Ryan said he don't have nothing.
No, I
How
don't
about you,
have
Mr. Bar?
much. Not gonna lie.
I think we're gonna, like I said, we want to do something special for the Super Bowl. I know I'll be here. I think everybody will be here for the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hop in for the VC, so I'll be
We
around for
might
that.
do something special for that. So just stay tuned. You know, follow our Twitter. We'll post something on then. You know, if we have something. I don't have anything else, honestly.
I don't either.
No.
Will that do it for the fellas?
Yeah, that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you for coming out and watching and listening to us. Make sure that you follow us on Twitter if you're not already doing so. Make sure you join the Discord. It is free. You don't got to pay for it. I swear you don't. Let's see. What else am I missing? I think I got everything. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, the honor, and the privilege to give you guys episode 4, season 2. Be right here, same time, next week for episode 5. But until then, adios
Bye.
and good night.